Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing Superfly new single, Ambitious. Before we get started, I want to remind you that this is simply my opinion on the single, and if you enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Superfly is back in 2019, not with a new album, but a new single called Ambitious. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I really expected a new album this year, considering the fact that she's going on tour later this year. But I guess we'll have to wait a little bit more for a new one, and honestly that's fine, because ever since she's been back from her break, Superfly has gifted us with many new songs, and as always, this one is very fascinating. So, the single opens with its title track called Ambitious, which is used for a Japanese TV show, which is about leaving work on time and everything that surrounds working in an exhausting work environment. And the song's message is basically about how we need to hold on and be strong, and how difficult it can be to survive in bad work environments. And it basically carries a message of hope and support, and I really appreciate that. The melody is also your typical uplifting pop rock Superfly song. It kind of reminded me of Beautiful a little bit, and it's hard not to feel its enthusiasm, really. I loved it from the start, and every time I listen to it, I do feel a lot better after. The second track, along with the third one, are songs used for the animated movie Promare that came out in Japan last May, and this second track is called Kakasii. For this song, Superfly got inspired by meditation and mantras, and thus why during the choruses she repeats a series of words, just like during a meditation. And I think that's just very fascinating, and I just love how it works so well with the song, which is by no means a ballad. It's a very deep rock song that has its moments of deep thoughtfulness, and what impresses me is that in this new era in her career, Shio Ochi has been very creative, and she has composed most of the songs released so far, and Kakasei is no exception. And I just love where her mind is going, creatively speaking. It really shows her confidence as a songwriter and a composer, and that really gives this song a boost because it feels personal and charismatic and, like I said, very fascinating. Finally, the third song of this single is called Kori ni tojikomete, and it is a different type of mid-tempo ballad for Superfly. And it is also once again heavily influenced by jazz music, while also bearing very strong early Superfly influences, especially in the guitar melody. And honestly, you think the mix of both music styles wouldn't work so much, but it does so well in this song. The piano melody especially might throw some off because it is played, actually it is inspired by Thelonious Monk, who is a famous musician, and it plays so well along with Shiho's voice. And just the intensity of the song I did not expect at all, especially towards the last part of it. But it really got me speechless because we haven't really heard this type of song in her discography, and yet it feels very familiar, very easy to get into, and I was really charmed by this one. Overall, this is another very solid single from Superfly. I love how invested she is when it comes to the song creation process. She's going deeper into her abilities as a songwriter and a composer, and this single illustrates that she's, as always, incredible and really just full of ideas, and using her private life or anything in life really to write songs that can be relatable like it is here. And honestly, I cannot wait to see what her next album will be like. But for now, I give this single 5 stars. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to tell me what you think of the single down below, and I'll see you next time.